everyone. Today we're going to be doing an all-over body workout. You don't need any equipment, but if you do want a band or a weight, I'm going to be using some 3-pound weights here, so we don't need to go too heavy or anything. And I also have a resistance band. Again, optional. You can use your own body weight for this entire exercise, this entire session here. We're going to start off with a warm-up, so let's get started. We're going to take some bushwalks. We're going to go forward with my right knee, and we're going back with it. So one side, find your balance, one side at a time. And I'm already standing tall here, keeping my chest open and my shoulders wide. So try not to pull too far back or round too forward, just finding that nice natural midpoint here. Open, breathing. All right, let's switch sides. Go back, go forward. Go back, go forward. Hands can be to the hip here if you want. Couple of these, couple more, and we'll have 2 more warm-ups. So first, just getting into the mobility here of our hips, warming up lower body. We're going to get into upper body here in a moment. All right, so getting into upper body, we're going to do weight free around the world. So bring your hands together, balsam fist, bring them in, palms forward, reach up. So nice and fluid here. Still stand tall, chest is up, I'm bracing in my core, and I'm moving my arms nice and slow here. Don't need to rush and jerk around here with the movement. Again, we're warming up now in the upper body, getting into that shoulder mobility. Let's do one more. Awesome. Let's bring it all in together for our final warm-up here. We're taking marches. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So standing tall, still trying to keep my chest up. I'm still bracing in my core, and I'm shifting my weight nice and slow from foot to foot as it plants back to the ground. I'm reaching up my fingertips to the sky as high as they can go. If your range of motion is here, completely fine. If your range of motion is here, completely fine. We're warming up here. We're moving how we move. All right, we're gonna get started here in a moment. Shake everything off, breathe deep. Catch up with your breath if you're me as well. So remind yourself in this moment, we're gonna breathe throughout this entire session. We're gonna breathe in through the nose and lightly out through the mouth. All right, that's the breath we're gonna have. Let's get this session started. We're gonna head to the ground. We're doing a plank with some knee-ups. We're here for 1 whole minute, so remind yourself, take as many breaks as you want. Let's set up in our half plank here. We're gonna push into the palms, squeeze the glutes and the core, lift the knees up, lower them down. They are gonna go up, and they're gonna go down. If you don't wanna come to the ground, I ask you to take some mountain climbers on the wall or against a couch, a box, anything that you have, your prop to help prop you up. Take breaks if you want it here. We're here a little while longer. Keep breathing. Really let that core move the knees. They can tap or hover, come back up. And I'm just really pushing strong into my palms here, so I'm getting a roundness in my shoulders. Almost there. Keep breathing, you guys. Like I said, rest when you want it. Take a quick child's pose. Hang out in a plank, half or full. We're almost there, a couple seconds left. All right. Take a break here. We're gonna come into some punches now. So here's your opportunity if you wanna go ahead and grab some weight. I'll show you guys all of your options here. If you're gonna use a resistance band, let's take it behind our back and we're gonna grab underneath our armpits. All right, we're gonna squat down, punch right or punch left, pivot on the right toes. Squat, punch right, pivot on the left toes. So we're coming like this here. You don't have to use the band. Again, you can use your own body weight here. We're moving, we're grooving, we're punching. And I'll show you guys with the weights. You guys keep going here. We're gonna punch and pivot, punch and pivot, punch and pivot. Keep going. Let's keep moving here. So we're coming into that light squat here and then pivoting onto the toes. Nice and quick. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. A little bit longer here. Keep going. Pivot, squat, bend those knees lightly, reach up. Let's get higher with these punches. Punch high, punch low. We'll switch it up here a little bit. Keep punching low. Keep pivoting on the toes. Let's punch high again. All right, couple seconds left. See if you can punch a little bit faster here. Get those heart rates up. 3, 2, 1. All right, quick break, shake it out. We're gonna get another exercise. We're heading back to the ground here. And this can be done on the wall again, or it can be done on your prop. So, we're gonna again set up in a nice, solid half plank here. We're doing single leg push-ups. Harder than they sound, I know. All right, or they're easier than, you get what I mean. All right, we're gonna have the left knee to the ground. We're gonna either reach the right toes to the ground or lift them up. All right, guys, let's get started. Bend those elbows, push into the palms. Bend the elbows, push into the palms. Let's see how low we can get that chest here today. Completely fine if you're here. Completely fine. Go to your depth, go to your range of motion. The only thing I want you guys to watch out for is if you're coming down like a tabletop. Keep going, and I'll tell you guys how to get out of this. So, what's happening is I either need to leave my knee here and walk my hands forward, or I need to leave my hands where they are, and then I need to bring my knee back. So if my hands are here and I want to move my knee, I'm going to move my knee. Either one. Keep going, keep breathing. Take a break though if you want it here. We're here a little bit longer. Keep going. Don't tabletop, you guys. I don't want you guys to be going like this. It's not gonna feel good in the long run. We're pushing hard into the palms. As we come back up, in 3, 2, rest. All right, guys. You can take a quick child's pose if you want. Hips to the heels, hands forward, forehead reaches down. Take a deep breath or two here because we've got a side plank coming up. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys your options here. On the palm or on the forearm. Only thing I want you to look out for, either option you're taking, is let's set up with the arm first. I'm gonna take my palm plank because that's where it feels best for me. So first thing I wanna do is get my shoulder on top of my wrist, and then I'm gonna set up in my plank. So you can have my left palms to the ground, I can have my left knee to the ground, my right foot out. I can stack both of my feet, or I can stagger them. I'm going to stagger them, your choice here. All right, 1 whole minute, we're gonna reach down and lift on up. Reach down, lift on up. So I'm gonna lower to my knee. We're here for quite a while, 1 whole minute, and I'm gonna keep going here. Keep breathing. What I want you to look out for is what your hips are doing. So common thing we're gonna start to do is let that butt push back. Pull it in here. Pull the glutes in, check out for that shoulder here again, and then we're gonna keep going, keep breathing, keep lifting up. So what I'm doing here is I'm really squeezing in my glutes, I'm reaching down and I'm coming up. I'm pushing my hips slightly forward here as well as I come into this here. Let's keep going, we're almost there. Reach, lift up. Reach, lift up. You should feel this nice and strong here in your side, your obliques. Almost there, couple seconds. All right, go ahead and relax, take a break. So you can have a weight here for this next one. We're gonna do some weaving here. So like we're playing basketball. And again, you can either just reach your hands like you're grabbing a hold of something, keep the chest up, or we can grab a weight here. Again, it doesn't need to be the heaviest weight. So sit down, sink into a squat here, keep the chest up. We're gonna bend into the knees 1 whole minute. So I'm reaching behind me. I'm going back, grabbing it. Opposite hand is grabbing it, opposite hand is reaching it over here. Whew, my legs are already burning. So take breaks if you want it. I don't want you guys to hinge down just so you can grab a hold of this here or just move the hands. I want you guys to safely bend and keep going, you guys. I want you to bend in the knees, squat down, don't fold, don't hinge, and we're gonna keep reaching. Even if you're here and you're not quite touching, completely fine. Pedal out those legs here when you want to though. Again, we're here for a while, 1 whole minute, so don't worry about taking breaks. Grab water, do whatever you need to here. We want to finish strong. We're almost there. Quads are burning. Okay, 5 seconds here. We'll get a break, and we have 1 more workout. All right, rest. Ooh, pedal those out. You can tap them here a little bit, give them a little love. We've got 1 more exercise, and we're gonna start that set all over again. Don't worry about when we've only done 1 side. We're gonna get in the second round here. All right, so we're gonna do a lateral lunge with a balance. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step left, come back, reach my leg out. So I'm stepping right, coming back, reaching up. Let's go. All right, so I can tap my toe, then reach it, or in one, oop, I didn't do it in that one. I'll show you guys now. Or we can come, hover the toes, and reach up. So more balanced challenge here if we come into that, but feel free to tap the toe here. Again, just like in that weaving we were doing, I wanna make sure my chest is staying up. You are gonna have a little bit of a fold here as you do this, and keep going, you guys. But, whoop, I don't want to come down like this. I want to squat down into this leg, or lunge rather, into that leg, and then go. And then keep my chest nice and tall. So my shoulders are nice and wide, and my chest is up here. Get your balance in. We've got 10 seconds. And then we will take a break. We'll start this all over again. 5 seconds, you guys. Maybe we step a little bit wider here in this moment. Last lift. All right, pedal it out, move around. We're gonna do that circuit all over again. So here's your chance, grab some water. We're gonna take a break here. Grab your water, shake it out, take a child's pose, maybe some light stretching. We're here for a little bit longer here in our break. Let's do 15 seconds and we'll get started here. Do that all over again. We're gonna go to our plank with knee ups. All right, let's take 5 more seconds here. 5 more, and we'll get started, and then we're done with this session. All right, guys, come into your half plank nice and strong. Again, we're gonna be here for a while. Take as many breaks as you want. We're gonna go right now. Pull those knees up, lower them down. Tap or hover, come on up. So really squeezing those glutes here. Our core is what's doing all the work here. We're squeezing in quads. We're pushing hard into the palms. Get that openness in the shoulders here. So here I am, just relaxed into them. And now I'm getting that roundness into my shoulders here. And again, we're trying not to come too far over or too far back. Shoulders are over the wrist. And we're just pushing into the knees. Again, take those breaks here if you want them. Stop, grab some water. We're here a little bit longer. Let's keep going. Keep breathing. Rest though if you want it. Keep breathing deep. We've got 10 more seconds here. Almost there, you guys. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, rest. Woo. Quick child's pose if you want it. Couple deep breaths. And we've got another exercise here. We've got our punches again. So, no weight, grab a band, whatever it is you want to do here. We're going to change it up a little bit more here with our punches. So, let's get into that squat. We're going to go high, high, low, low, drum roll. High, high, low, low, drum roll in a squat. High, high, low, low, and we're already moving, you guys. So if you aren't, let's get it going. And I want you to now do this on your own. So remind yourself, I'll say it one more time. We're going high, high, low, low, drum roll in a squat. So let's keep going. Pivot on those toes still, except for when you're in your drum roll. Low. Now I'm forgetting. So we're going, I won't say it again. I'll have to do my best to remember as well. Almost there, you guys. Now I've got it down. All right. Now I'm going to forget. Almost there. 10 seconds here. And this is the last time we're here doing this. So let's stay strong. Let's get a little bit faster here. Last few moments, we're here. Whew. All right, done with that. We don't have to do those again here for our session for the rest of your day. You're done doing your punches. All right, we're heading back to the ground. We're doing the other side now of our one leg push-ups. 1 whole minute, one more time. Let's get into it. All right, so now my right knee is to the ground. I'm setting up in my half plank. Left toes, go. Again, remind yourself to adjust here. My wrists are under my shoulders. I'm pushing hard into my palms as I push up. And I am not tabletopping. So hands aren't here. I'm not tabletop pushing up. I've got a nice strong push up here. Toes can be lifted. Toes can be to the ground. Either way, still working hard. Still breathing. Let's keep going here. Just here if you need to again. One piece. My hips and shoulders coming together. I'm squeezing my glutes, squeezing my quads. I'm squeezing in my core. We're 15 seconds away from being done, you guys. Less than 10 seconds away. Whew. 5 seconds. See if we can get 1, 2 more in. All right, 1 more in. Whew. We are done with those. Shake it out, breathe. You can take another child's pose here if you want. We're gonna switch sides on our plank. So again, I'm gonna take the palm version of this plank, but you can switch it up. I'm also gonna take my knee variation here as well. So my right hand's to the ground and my right hand is to the ground. And I'm checking in with my shoulder alignment here, keeping it over my wrist. All right, let's go. Reach under, lift up. Reach under, lift up. Check in with the hips here again. Squeeze those buns, reach the hips forward. You're stiff as a board here. You are rotating a bit as you reach and come up, but I'm not just dipping down over like that. I'm keeping my side plank nice and tight as I'm here, and I'm breathing nice and smooth and steady. And even though I'm forgetting here about my hips, so just really trying to remind yourself here about what those hips are doing. How can you make them tighter? How can you squeeze and make them lift forward here? So just keep breathing, focus in on this form. Whoop, watch your shoulder as well here. So we're watching shoulders and hips. I know a bit here to think about. We all forget. We've got 5 seconds here, and then we are good to go. We'll move on. We've got our weaving to do. All right, rest. Deep breaths here. We're gonna come back into that squat. Get those quads burning again. So weights, no weights, totally fine. Either way, you're gonna be getting in that burn nice and good. All right, let's bend into the knees. Get down low, chest up. Let's take our weaving here. Go. So we're weaving, I'm in my squats. My chest is up, I'm not folding, my butt's not coming up, I'm not in a hinge here, reaching down, I'm bending into my knees. And then again, remember, if you're not quite making that connection, if you need to hinge and fold so you're making that connection, let's just come out of it a little more and pass it to how we can pass it here. Whew, you're still gonna get that deep burn in the quads. So as long as we're bending in the knees and we're in a form of our squat here, I'm trying not to stick my butt out too much here. I don't need to tuck my tailbone in though, but I'm not sticking it out. I'm squeezing in my glutes here, staying nice and tall. We've almost done. We're more than halfway there, you guys. And this is the last time we're doing it. We have one more exercise. After this, get a little lower if you can. Just a little bit here. Keep that chest up. 10 seconds. Get a little bit lower. Feel that burn. Woo. Couple seconds left. We got this. 1, 2, 3. Done. Tap it out. Breathe. Shake it out as well. One more exercise, and we're gonna stretch. We'll stretch and it will feel nice after this good hard session. Going to the left now. Go. Left foot comes out, lift up. Left foot steps into your lunge, lift up. Tap the toes, or you can, whoop, one motion, lift it up. So harder for the balance. I'm tapping my toe here, and I'm just trying my best here to move with as much control as possible. I'm still not hinging down. I'm trying to come as just straight down as I possibly can be here. Keep breathing. Rest though if you want it. Come back strong when you're ready to. And maybe we're taking a little bit wider steps here as we go on throughout the exercise, but completely fine. If your lunge is here, completely fine. If your lunge is a little further out, completely fine. Wherever it is we are. If you step wide and you have to do this, in order to step wider, step smaller, come up, watch that form, rest, relax. You made it through, shake it out, catch up with your breath. If you're me, you really need to catch up right now. I really forget sometimes when I'm in the middle of a session, especially when I'm talking, so in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take another deep breath like this together. All right, let's go ahead and stretch. We're gonna stretch on the ground. Let's stretch out our back here a bit. So I'm gonna come to the ground and I'm gonna take a low cobra. So let's whip out some yoga here. I'm gonna have my palms light under my shoulders and I'm hugging my elbows in. So I'm not firmly pushing to the ground, tops of my toes are to the earth, look down. Let's take a breath in, lift up. And then holding as we exhale. Check out for the shoulders, don't let them come to the ears. Plug them in, they belong in their sockets, let's keep them there. Pull those shoulders slightly back. Breathe. Now let's push firmly into the palms as we inhale, extend in the arms. Again, check out, move the palms here a bit if you need to. And relax into the shoulders here. So adjust if you need to in your full cobra now. Don't pull ears to shoulders. Press into the palms and create that space between shoulders and ears. Your back, your neck, your shoulders will thank you later here for creating that space. Take another deep breath in. And let's exhale. Come to the ground. We're gonna flip over to our backs. Let's get supine here. And we're going to stretch out our hamstring real quick. So you can have your left foot to the ground or extend the leg. Let's bend the right knee or reach up the right leg, I should say. And we're either we can grab where we want to grab, the back of the thigh, the back of the calf, maybe when we reach all the ways to the toes. Wherever it is we are, pull that leg in towards yourself. You can even have a bend into it. Straighter the leg, the deeper stretch. The higher you grab, the deeper the stretch. But we're always working with our own individual body, so feel it out. Find what feels good for you. Let's take another round of breath. And then release it. Go ahead and lower it down. Let's do the other side here. Lift up the left leg. Right foot can be to the ground or right heel. Pull the left leg in. Grab where you can. Feel this nice and deep on my left side. So breathe, breathe, breathe. Come at your own, do this at your own breath's pace here. We all move differently, so just being respectful of our own body and what it's doing in this moment. And let's go ahead and release. Come on up. You did great today. I thank you all for joining me in this session. I hope you got a nice all over body workout and that you sweat or that you sweated. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me.